A 17-year-old from LA County, who is believed to be the first teen to die from COVID-19, was denied treatment because he didn't have health insurance. This is the United States of America. A 17-year-old dies from this virus because he didn't have health insurance. Let me show you the story here. So it's from Gizmodo. Give you some of the details here. A 17-year-old boy in LA County who became the first teen believed to have died from complications with COVID-19 in the U.S. was denied treatment at an urgent care clinic because he didn't have health insurance, according to R. Rex Paris, the mayor of Lancaster, California. Quote, "He didn't have insurance, so they did not treat him," Paris said in a video posted to YouTube. The staff at the urgent care facility told the teen to try the emergency room at Antelope Valley Hospital, a public hospital in the area, according to the mayor. En route to the hospital, he went into cardiac arrest. When he got to the hospital, they were able to revive him and keep him alive for about 6 hours, Paris said. But by the time he got there, it was too late. A little more here. The name of the urgent care clinic that refused to treat the teen has not been released. Mayor Paris explained in his YouTube video that the 17-year-old is believed to have had no underlying conditions that may have contributed to his death. He had been sick for a few days. He had no previous health conditions on the Friday before he died. He was healthy. He was socializing with his friends, the mayor explained. This tells you a few things. First of all, this affects everybody. This virus, regardless of your age, regardless of your health, it can impact you. I know I read a few stories now that are saying that it could potentially be genetic, the way that this virus treats you, or the way that the way that your body reacts to the virus, and how much of it affects you may be genetic, which is why it could explain why some people that are incredibly healthy are being really debilitated by it. But the other thing this story tells you is that if the U.S. had Medicare for all, if this kid was covered, he would have got help sooner, healthcare sooner, and could have been saved. But you live in a for-profit healthcare system, which is completely insane. So when people don't have health insurance, which, by the way, look what's happening now. 3.3 million people. U.S. employment claims soar to 3.3 million, quadrupling record from 1982. All of these people that many of them have health care through their employer, where's that health care now? It's gone. Poof. Done. How can anybody possibly argue against Medicare for all at this point? How can you possibly argue against a single payer system that would guarantee you health care regardless of your job situation? I mean, before any of this happened, I would discuss again and again the benefits to Medicare for all. The fact that if you were laid off, you would still have health care. If you didn't like your job, wanted to leave, you would still have health care. If you wanted to go back to school, still have health care. If you want to start a business, hire other people. Not only would you have health care, the people you hire would have health care under a single payer system. But under this crazy for-profit system, this continues, and there are still people that exist like Joe Biden who say that, no, Medicare for all is not the answer. And in fact, not only that, he would veto Medicare for all were it to come to his desk as president. How can anybody possibly defend this? And you want people to come out and vote for Joe Biden? You think he's going to win? You think non-voters, typical non-voters that didn't come out for Hillary in 2016, the people you need, the people Democrats need to come out for them in 2020, you think those people, young people, are going to come out for Joe Biden knowing what they know about him and about what he wants to fight for or doesn't want to fight for? Completely insane. You live in a completely insane healthcare system. I'm a Canadian. I have single-payer healthcare. The one thing that at least keeps me somewhat calm during this entire crisis is that I know if I get sick, I can get help and not worry about paying for anything. I can get help immediately. I'm not going to be transferred to a hospital where I then suffer cardiac arrest on the way to the hospital and die. Just a completely insane system. How anybody, how there can be the Democratic Party still fighting against this is completely insane. It is morally bankrupt. So when you see people say, I can't vote for Joe Biden, understand this is why. Because they realize that nothing will fundamentally change. Yes, Donald Trump is a piece of shit. We all know that. But nothing would fundamentally change with Joe Biden.